So today's definitely animal inspired. Everyone can blame Doug because he started off the theme of the day with bird of paradise first thing this morning at 7 a.m. So and yeah, she just take them up with Doug at the end. All right, we're going to start off with the wrist. So just find yourself into a seated position. Bring the arms out in front of you and just start to make circles with the hands. And then get them to go the other way. Bringing the arms up in front of you, drawing the rib cage in, just start to pulsate the hands. Bringing them all the way down that side of the body. And then all the way back up. Where's that? Keep going. Bring the arms all the way up. And then bring the arms all the way down. 2 more times. Bring the arms all the way up. And then bring the arms all the way back down. Last time, bring the arms up. Keep pulsing the hands as fast as you can. You'll notice one hand will slow down before the other one. Keep it going. Good. And then just bring the hands down in front of you. Find your way into a tabletop. So you can turn the hands out, fingers face away from each other, and just micro bend into the elbows and gently shift the weight from left to right. Find it. Good. Come back to find center. Turn the hands away. Turn them towards you, so fingertips point towards you. Again, micro bend through the elbows and just gently lean the weight back a little bit and shift the weight forward. Come to find a neutral position. Turn the hands back around and come up onto the fists. So bring in the, sorry, I'm going to you can see me, fists underneath the shoulders. These ones came from Jack, our S&C coach, and they're quite interesting on the wrist. So you're going to come from here and just slap the back of the hands down. Try and keep the arms locked. Yep. And then try and push back up into the fist. So try and keep the arms braced. Drop the hands. And then come back up. Notice if the elbows need to bend to accommodate, try and fix them. Allow the hands to open, don't let the elbows move. Good, and then push back up. 2 more times, open out, push back up. Last time, open up, and push back up. Okay, shake out the wrists. So the first one we've done before, but I've decided for today, I'm gonna rename it the koala hug. Okay, bring the hands back down underneath, find yourself into a tabletop position. As always, making sure the rib cage draws in, so we're bracing through the mid-back. I want you to press down with the tops of the feet. We're going to gently hover the knees off the mat. Just find a little bit of activation through the legs. And then imagine pulling the hands apart. So pull the hands away from each other. Take a deep breath in. Drop the knees down. Okay. We're going to take it up a notch. To begin with, we'll just start with this doing it grounded. So just make sure the top of the feet are really all the way flat. Imagine pushing the feet forward. So you're trying to pull the knees almost forward and then pull the hands apart and back. So you're basically pulling the hands diagonally back and right and imagine pulling the feet forward. Don't lift the knees quite yet. Just brace. So keep pulling the hands diagonally back and right. Keep pushing the knees forward. And release. Okay, you can do that like that, or you can hover the knees. If you're hovering the knees, walk the hands a little bit further forward than usual. Because once you lift yourself up and pull the legs forward and the arms back, you will shift forward slightly. Keep pulling the arms back and right. Back and right, back and right, back and right, back and right. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Sit back. Shake out the wrists. Okay, so we're going to come up to standing position. And we're going to start off with some leopard walks just to really get some movement going in the body and movement into the wrists. You're going to step your right foot slightly in front of your left. We're going to bend down into the knees. So animals move through the hands. So we want fingers to heel of hands. Finger to heel of hands. So right and then left. and then push back and come up to standing. Coming back down, right hand leads, left hand leads, shift the weight back. And again, come down, right, left, shift back. Swap the legs over. So this time softening the knees, left hand goes down, right hand goes further forward and push back. Come down, left hand, right hand, push back. Last time like that, keeping it nice and simple to begin with, left, right, push back. Swap the legs back over again. So this time right leg leads, left leg behind. Soften in. So bring your right hand down, left hand as far forward as it will go, and then this time bring the left knee forward to tap on the left arm. Good. Step the left foot back, bring the hands back. Good. So roll down, right hand down, left knee forward, taps left forearm, left foot goes back, bring yourself back up. One more time, folding down, right, left, tap. I killed you already. Left, right, up to standing. Good, and then swap over the legs, right foot behind, left foot in front. Soften the knees down. This time left hand leads, so left, right knee comes forward. Step the foot back, right, left hand, up to standing. Soften down, left, right knee forward. Right foot goes back, walk the hands back. Last time, left, right, forward, push back, come up to standing. Okay, hopefully everyone's a little bit more mobile, a little more warmed up. Finding your way into a downward facing dog. I'm going to show you the next one, so you're welcome to stay standing if you'd rather than brace here. I'm going to ask you to step your right foot in place of your right hand. Left foot is going to swing through in front of you. Left foot swings all the way back and goes back down. Right foot comes back behind. So we'll do one together to practice, and I will guide it. So find your way into a downward dog. You're going to step your right foot forward to replace the right hand. So right hand lifts up. Good. And then kick the left leg through that space. Good. Try and keep the hips off the ground. Lift your head back up. Step the left foot back. Right hand comes down. Step the right foot back. That's it. And then push back downward dog. So try it on the other side. So this time the left hand steps forward, lift up the left arm. Shoot the right leg through. Don't let the hip come down if you can't help it. Good. Bring the right leg back up. Step it back. Left hand goes down. Nice, Alex. And then push back. Good. Okay. So trying that again, doing both sides. So right leg goes forward. Right arm lifts. Left arm kicks through. Left arm, left leg, sorry, yep. Left leg goes back, right hand comes down, hips go back. Swap sides, left foot forward, left arm lifts. Right leg kicks through, right leg goes back, left leg goes back. Good, okay. Everyone looks like they got the hang of that. Drop down into a tabletop. Have a wiggle out if you want, nice Jenny. Okay. So from here, we're going to do the same thing again. So this time, right comes forward, left goes forward, and then we're going to lift the hips up and down for 3. Down. I'm going to call these pulsing ants because I don't know any other animals with long ass legs. And goes down. Step the feet back. Down dog. And then we'll swap sides. So when you're ready, find your way into a downward facing dog. Good. And then right foot goes forward. Right arm lifts, left leg goes through. Good, and then push through the left hand. Try and lift up the hip towards the left armpit. So you're taking a bit of a twist to bring the hip down. Left leg lifts up towards the left armpit and down. Left hip up towards the armpits with just the hip, and then step the foot back. Right hand down, step the foot, downward dog. Swap sides, left foot goes forward, left arm lifts. Right leg kicks through. Good, so you're picking the right hip up towards the armpit and lower it back down. Lift it up and down. Last time, lift it up. Left hand goes down, step the foot back. Back, downward dog. One more time on each side, so right foot goes forward, left leg kicks through. Hitch up the hip for 1. Hitch up the hip for 2. Hitch up the hip for 3. Step the foot back. Step the right foot back, downward dog. Swap sides. Left foot forward. Right foot kicks through. Hitch up the hip. 1. Hitch up the hip. 2. Hitch up the hip. 3. Left hand down, step the feet back, downward dog. Drop down onto the knees. Shake out the wrists. Okay, we're going to speed those up and take out a hip hitch. So you're going to do, let's do 3 on each side. Move it your pace. You know, once you start to get into a bit of a momentum with it, it actually does become almost easier than doing it slower. But to begin with, if you're still working out wherever on earth your hands are going, take it at your own pace. So when you're ready, find your way into a downward facing dog. I'll cue through the first ones and then I'll leave you to do the last 2. So right foot goes forward, left leg through, left leg back, right foot back, left leg forward, right leg through, right leg back, left leg back on your own time. You can make it into a bit of a jump, you know, leap the feet forward, leap the feet back. Once you're done, drop down onto the knees. Shake them out. Nice, Jenny. It's very warm in England today. I know you guys are all over the place, but it's very, very warm. The glass house in England. Okay. So next we'll just come back down towards the ground and back into that unfortunate polar bear shape. So these are polar bear push-ups, aka kind of a Hindi push-up that we've snuck out. So coming from your downward dog again, if downward dog is starting to feel uncomfortable, you can do these on the forearms instead, or on wrists, knuckles rather. So you're going to bring yourself forward, head comes straight down between the hands, push back up, drop down onto the knees, arms come up. You can roar if you want to roar. Bring the hands back down, push up, downward dog. So again, you're literally just bringing the head straight down between the thumbs and back, and then the knees drop. Try and lift up in one movement, both hands together. And nice, go down, push back, downward dog, good. Polar bear push up, push the head down, push it back up, drop the knees, both hands together, pick up the hips, squeeze them forward. Good, hands go down, push back. Polar bear, bring the head down, back up, drop the knees, push off, squeeze the hips forward. And down, push back. Polar bear, head goes down, push back, drop down, roar, bring the arms up, and down, push back, downward dog. Good, 3 more, polar bear, done at your own pace. Try and pick up the pace a little bit if you can, making sure you're really squeezing the glutes as you lift up. Good. Finish on your knees. Take a breath. Take a drink of water if you've got it or want it. I'm going to just deal with hay fever up here for a minute. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to cut to standing and get off the wrists for a minute. So finding your way up. Doug's going to show off and just jump from the floor straight to standing. Okay, so We've been working on these over the last few weeks. I'm aware for some of you this is the first time with me. It's a variation on a squat. So you bend up the knee. Option 1, leave the foot. Option 2 is to take a hold of the foot. You'll understand why in a minute. We're working towards a grasshopper variation. You're going to come all the way down, trying to bring the knee down towards the foot. Release the foot down. Pick the foot back up. Push off the standing leg, come back up to standing. If you want to hold on to the foot, you can all the way down. Release the foot. If anyone manages to get back up, I promise I'll give you a private hour of my time for free. I haven't seen anyone who can actually hold on with the same hand as the foot and get back up. You might just try it and then come back up. Is that all right with that? Yeah, it's so hard. Okay, if that doesn't work when you're getting back up, you know, even with the knee lifted, it's still too hard. Keep the foot down and just really make sure you're trying to imagine pushing off that standing leg. So we'll do 4 on each side. So you choose which leg you want to start with, bending the knee. Trying to make sure as you come down that the knee comes alongside the right foot. Release the top of the foot down. Pick up the foot. Push down, stand back up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Lower down. Release the foot. Pick up the foot. Push down, stand up. 2. Lower down. Release the foot. Pick it up. And up for 3. As the correct doing Bulgarians. Lower down. Release the foot. Pick it up. Stand up. 4. Good. Swap sides. Foot comes up. Lowering down, trying to get the knee to track next to the other foot. Release. Pick it up, use the hamstring. Push down, stand up. 1. Slowly down, knee first, then the foot. Good, Maddie. Pick up the foot, push down. Up for 2. Lower down. Release the foot. Pick up the foot. Push up for 3. Last time, lower down. Release the foot. Pick up the foot. Push down for 4. Okay, I think everyone's back up to standing. I'm not doing it on the floor. No, okay. So
if I can do it one leg, do I get half an hour?
Yeah, I can do that. I need to see it though. We have everyone in all. Go on. Touche, sir. I take my hat off. You can have that. Okay. All right. So yeah, kudos to Doug. Okay. So next up, we're gonna do. Yeah, he is a bit. All right. Next one we're going to work on is a grasshopper variation. So in yoga, you might see people coming into where we're going to end up, hopefully, all the way down here in a grasshopper. So we're just going to do a bit more prep for that. So this time, instead of bringing the knee straight down, I want you to try and bring the leg as far behind you as you can and go as low as you can and come back up. So it's like a curtsy squat, but you're not putting the foot down. And to begin with, it might look like that, and that's fine. That's where I started off, and then you might be able to maybe really squeeze the foot on the diagonal, shoot the leg back, and come back up, and try not to topple. Any questions? Everyone okay? Okay, the more extended you make this leg as it pulls diagonally, the easier it is because you're kind of pulling in the same direction as the foot. So the arms almost go over to the right as the leg also goes over to the right. And then come back up. She says. It definitely gets the glutes going, I can promise you that. Okay. So, yeah, nice, Jenny. Gosh. Good. Good. So when you're ready, we're going to do 4 on each side. So send the leg behind, reach the arms, and come up. 1. Send the leg behind. Up. 2. Send the leg behind. Up. 3. Send the leg behind. Up. Chop over the legs. I'm going to turn around and look at that space. So same again, interlace the hands, squat down, leg goes behind. And up. So one, moving really slowly. At the bottom, try and go a little bit lower. 2, 4, 3. And up. 4. Nice. Okay. Shake them out a bit. It's quite a lot on the ankles, that one. I definitely feel it in my left. Okay. So we're going to try and come into full grasshopper. If you're familiar with how to enter this, by all means, crack on. We're going to try and do a few reps of it. So to start with it, I always suggest squatting like we did before. So the knee runs along the knee. Same hand as bent leg comes down and out on the diagonal. So if I was to, for example, bring my, I don't know, my right hand down, my left hand would take the outer blade of my right foot. I'm going to start to straighten the leg, and you might find the outer blade touches the foot, the floor rather, and then sink the hips back and come up. Does that make sense? Let me show you a bit further back. So we're going to come down the same way that we started with the bent leg. Same hand as leg comes to floor and comes diagonally away. Opposite hand to foot takes the outer blade. I straighten my leg so that the foot actually touches, and then bend the leg and drop the hips down. And then come back up. I'm going to watch and just see if I can see how we're getting on. You're going to try and do 4 ups and downs. Nice, Casey. Straighten the leg first. Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Good. Nice, Jenny. Keep going. You guys are probably at 2, so I can know what to do. And up. And up. Once you've done that side, swap. See if you can work it out on the other leg. So again, take a hold of the outer blade of the foot, shift to the hips, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up. Last one, down. 1, yes, both sides. I'll take that, and up. Good, release the legs. Just let yourself hang for a minute, take opposite elbow. Roll yourself all the way up. Release the arms, shake them out. Release the legs, give them a bit of a wobble. Okay, we've done a bit of leg work. We've done a bit of hip opening, bit of upper body. So we're going to finish with tiger movements. You can do crabs if crabs are more in your practice. So crabby, we're just coming here. You can choose whether you want to make pincers or not. And you're just going to shift your weight, trying to straighten the opposite leg. Think hitch. You know that guy dances and he's all about the crab hands? That's probably my go-to move. So you can either be in a crab, you can come all the way down, Skandasana, and sneak the weight across, staying as low as you can. You choose, but really making sure you're pulling up the toes and kneecaps are lifted at all times. We'll go for 10. So shifting weight across, trying to keep the hands off if you can. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, stay low. 3, squeeze. 2, 1. Finish on whichever side you started with. Stand yourself up. Shake them out. Okay. Last animal. Find your way down into all 4s. And then I promise we'll stretch out and I'll let you carry on with the rest of your Friday. Bring the hands down underneath the shoulders. Okay, last one. You've probably seen it will come in bear crawls. Except this time the bear is being chased by all the animals that we've just been building up. and it has to run instead of crawl. I don't have a huge amount of room forward and back. If you've got more, by all means, just feel free to go forward and back. You're going to aim for 20. So for me, that's 5 sets. For you, it might be 1 set forward and 1 set back, depending on your space. Bear crawls. You're going to press down with the top of the feet, hover the knees. Right hand goes forward, left foot goes forward. Left, right, right, left, left, right, go back the other way. So when you retract, we have to come on to the, yeah, good. Now, I tend to do it on the top of my feet because I need to stretch out the top of my legs. You might find it more comfortable with the toes tucked underneath, have a bit of a play. But we want to really build up some heat here. We want to be wetting. So when you are ready, I'm going to have to do 5 sets of forward and back. Count how many you get forward and how many you get back and work out your sets. When you're ready, I'll race you. Go. Keeping the knees low, don't let them lift up. It makes it a lot easier, Miz, I see you. Keep going. Knees low, 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 low. Okay, lumbar. Okay. Shake out the wrists. Interlace the fingers. And just gently, we'll just worm out. See that? Worm out through the arms, through the wrists. And then go the other way. Look, how's the world's biggest worm? Really, the arms, shake them out. Okay. Find yourself to a kneeling position and send your right foot forward for me. To begin with, we're going to start off in a shortened stance. So back hip over the back knee, front knee over the ankle. Really tuck the pelvis underneath, reach the arms up. And then I want you to imagine pushing the back knee forward and pull the front foot back. So you should feel more intensely through that hip flexor. The higher you reach the fingers, again, the more intensely this will breathe. Take a deep breath, reach the fingertips even higher. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step the right foot further forward, come onto the heel and just trying to fold forward over the front leg. So as you inhale, pull the crown of the head forward, pull the right hip back. Long spine. Exhale, belly comes down towards thigh. Slowly start to gaze forward, plant the foot down. And swap sides. Bringing the hands up. So again, finding that shortened stance, knee stacked, pelvis overly tucked under. So already you should feel this pulling. Ribcage drawn in, arms reach up. Pull the front foot back, push the back knee forward, reach the fingers even higher. Last bit, go as high as you can. And then bring the hands down. Walk the left foot further forward, come onto the heel. Same again, find length, pull the crown of the head forward. Fold, belly over thighs. Gaze goes forward. Send the hips forward into a lunge. Step the foot back. Good. Come back, interlace the hands behind you. Roll the shoulders back. And just draw the hands down the body. Open up the chest. Spread out the abs. Really allow your rib cage to open up. Shake out. You are free to go. guys. Right.